Hello. Hold on, it's been a minute. Hello. How are you guys doing today? I miss you so much. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here, for loving me, supporting me, just through thick and thin, everything, you guys. Today, we are having one of our favorite meals, which is the fried chicken, sweet and sour sauce. And I finally found, well, not finally found, I finally have some Tabasco. You guys, I'm mad at Tabasco right now. So Tabasco, if you're watching, what's going on? What's going on? Why is there the little bottles? Why? What's going on? Are y'all not trying to give us the big bottles no more? Like, I can't find the big bottles nowhere. This is the only size that I can find in the grocery store, and I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, today's video, you guys, it's going to be a little bit of a kind of a heart-to-heart video along the lines of what I'm getting ready to talk to you guys about. I had a beautiful supporter reach out to me by the name of Shayna. Shout out to you, Shayna. She's gonna have like a little highlight, and it's also gonna talk about, you know, what we're talking about in today's video. But Shayna is on Pinterest. She is trying to grow her Pinterest, you know, sharing the things that she loves. She's a veteran, she's a mom. She's just a very well-rounded young woman. Yeah, she has a Pinterest where she's just in the life of Shayna. She just talks about her likes, what she's into, her family, kids, just everyday life stuff. And she reached out to me. She said, you know, I really been working on reaching out and stepping out on faith and following my dreams. And, you know, doing all the things that I want to do, but fear has stopped me for the longest time and doing my dreams. And we just had a great conversation. So she, you know, pretty much is walking out on faith and deciding that, you know what, I want to do Pinterest and I want to share my life with the world. And I have all her information if you guys are into Pinterest, getting new tips, ideas from Shayna, everything that she's bringing to the table, herself, her life, all that she's into. Self-care, positive body image, being a mother, being a wife, being a veteran, a Navy veteran. And thank you so much for your service, Shayna, for our country, our wonderful country. You know, where would we be without our military, you guys, in this country? So thank you so much, Shayna, for serving our country. And I'm going to have her information linked in the description box, you guys. Please support her. That is awesome, you guys. Sharing her life, sharing her story, sharing everything about herself on Pinterest, you guys. But yeah, that is along the lines of what we're going to be talking about today. Following your dreams. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about where I've been, what's been going on with me, what I've been doing. And it definitely ties into what Shayna was talking about, walking out on faith. And stepping out on faith and doing her dreams and doing what you love. It hit different with the Tabasco, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It hit different. Bomb. So, I shared with you guys in the last video that I have been on the beauty channel working, you know, behind the scenes a lot. And you guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. Hold on, doll. One thing about me, you guys, is I am very big on achieving my goals. Setting goals achieving goals. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm keep it real. I absolutely 100% can be lazy. Heck yeah. Can't we all be lazy? But one thing that I will say about me is I don't let myself go too far. Like, I always know when to stop it. When to stop myself from being too lazy or relaxing too much or, you know, not doing enough. I just start getting sick of myself. And then be like, okay, you need to come on now. Because sometimes we gotta have these talks with ourselves. I'm hot. Yes. I'm literally burning up. Thank you. Sorry you guys, it's hot. I turned the light, the main light that's up here, I turned that off. And I don't understand why I'm so hot. But anyway, sometimes, you know, we get lazy. It's okay. Lazy, you know, we just want to take a break. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But come back and get back to the goal. Come back and get to your why you started. You know what I mean? We can't never forget our why we started something, and that's what's going to keep us continuing when we don't want to do it. Some of you guys know my story. I started YouTube, my original YouTube, before I did mukbang. This mukbang channel, you guys, it's going to be 4 years in May. It's going to be 4 years in May that my life changed forever. I'm so glad that I kept going and I kept pushing, because in these 4 years, with all the positive and all the negative, this has been the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. Doing my dreams, doing YouTube. YouTube is a lot of people's dreams, you guys. I remember when YouTube first came out and they had like the beauty people on there. This was when nothing was popular. Everybody was just doing it, you know what I mean, because they wanted to do it. Some of the OG beauty gurus, you know, not getting paid. They can barely do makeup themselves. They all learning, you know, as we learn. We're all learning together. Nobody's a guru. Nobody's a professional. Yet. Did you hear me? Yet. So, you know, I was like, oh my God, I would love to do my beauty channel, because at this time, I've always been into makeup. Always been into makeup. Always been into beauty. I was wearing makeup when nobody in high school was wearing makeup. It wasn't cool. Like, that's how far back I've been wearing makeup and doing my makeup. Didn't care if it didn't look right or not. I'm still doing it. I'm doing all my crazy colors. I'm doing everything because it's what I love to do. And years and years ago, I don't even remember when I started it, but years and years ago, probably like, if this has been 4 years, if the mukbang has been 4 years, I would say the beauty channel was probably like 7 years ago, I want to say. 6 or 7 years, yeah. And on the beauty channel, I had videos. I was not consistent at all, but I had good content. Very good content. It's always been good. You know, I might have had a raggedy camera, but I always did the best I could. And I was putting out good content, but not often enough. And that's definitely a tip that I want to give you guys. If you want to start doing social media, there is an algorithm that you have to follow. And that is consistency. You can be the best hairstylist. You can be the best makeup artist. But if you don't have consistency, nobody's going to see your work. Nobody's going to follow you and support you. Especially when you're hustling in the beginning to get your name out there. Years later, I started a mukbang channel. My Full Figure Life. Shout out to My Full Figure Life, Ashley, my baby. A year before I started, she was like, she sent me, I think she sent me Yummy Bites channel. Either Yummy Bites channel or an Asian person's channel. I can't remember. And I looked at it and I was like, oh no, that is disgusting. Who wants to see people eat? Like, especially the way I be eating. I be eating wild, like, you know, smacking and burping. Nobody want to see that. And she was like, girl, I'm telling you, you should do it. So a year later went by. And I was like, I'm not really doing anything on the beauty channel. If I am going to do it, I'm going to commit myself. I'm going to commit myself 100% for doing this mukbang. So I thought about it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I put my first mukbang out May 30th of 2018. May 30th of 2018. Oh my gosh. The time has just flew by. Wow. It's so scary when you think about time sometimes, because time really does fly. I can't believe it's been 4 years. So I put my first mukbang out, which was, I had been studying mukbang. And I was like, okay, people want to see seafood. So I did a seafood video. And the video got like 5,000 in one day. And I was like, 5,000 in one day coming from literally 100 in a month. Coming from 100 views a month to 5,000 a day. You didn't have to tell me nothing else. I changed it over. Everything. I did everything that day. Changed the name over. Changed everything over. And I went crazy with it. And I did it every single day without stopping. I loved it. I still love it now, but just that honeymoon phase was so fun for me. Even going through the different trials, uploading issues, camera acting up, you know, it was okay because I was doing it. And I had the mentality where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to get it done. It's going to happen regardless. I don't care. There ain't no plan B. I ain't have no plan B. There is no plan B, plan C, no nothing. This is going to work for me. And I had it in my mind. This is going to work. There's nothing else that I can do. There's nothing else that I want. This is going to work. And it did, you guys. And you really got to have that mentality when it comes to your dreams. When it comes to doing the things that you love to do. Don't tell people what you're doing. I didn't tell nobody that I was starting a mukbang. I didn't say, oh, I'm about to do this mukbang. Y'all check this out. There was people who was talking about it, you guys. When I started, I probably was like maybe a month in. And I remember I was a month in doing it and somebody was talking about mukbang. And I still didn't even say, oh, well, I do it. I wanted it to be a secret. You'll see me when I blow up. That's how my mindset was. Like, you'll see it when it blows up. You can ask me questions. Or we can talk about it when you see me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about it right now because I'm planting the seeds. I'm doing whatever it is I got to do. Plant the seeds, y'all. Plant the seeds. Whatever it is that you want to do. You know in your heart what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do. But you do. This is why it's important that you don't speak and tell people the things that you want to do, because you excited about it and you're vulnerable. Your dreams are vulnerable right now. And one little thing that somebody might say negative can deter you from doing what God has placed in your heart to do. Isn't that sad? One negative word that somebody can say can have you second guessing your whole dreams and desires. Get on here, get on the internet. If you have a child that takes interest in something, like you ask them what they want to do, they say, I want to be an artist, or I want to be a hairstylist, or I want to play the violin, or I want to be a musician, whatever. Cultivate that as their parent. Because you know what I say when people ask me, well, what did you want to do with your life when you grew up? You know what the first thing I remember is, and the first thing I say, my very first dream growing up was I wanted to be a hairstylist. My mom asked me, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said I want to be a hairdresser because I love doing hair. I love doing things with my hands. I've always loved, like I never played with doll babies, but I will always do their hair. And you know, I'm thinking to myself, well, dang, like now that I'm older and I have wisdom, if I was my parent, my mother did a great job raising me, all of that, you know what I'm saying? But if the roles were reversed and I had a child who did that, I would immediately get my kid a mannequin head. They could start taking classes as early as they want. 5 years old, 6 years old. Okay, let's get you a class. Let's get you a class so that you can learn how to do hair properly. So that you can learn how to do hair professionally, how to part it, how to section it, how to curl, how to whatever. That's me as a parent. And that's something that we should think about as well. You know what I mean? Like, we can't change things that happen, you know, but we can what I mean is, we don't have control over everything that happens in life. But the things that we can control, we should. We absolutely should. And, you know, I can't imagine where I would be now in life if I had started that at a really young age. You know what I mean? And getting myself in the mindset of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, 5 years old, you can be a 5-year-old boss, 6, 7-year-old boss, 16. I could have been at 16 years old. I could have had my own clientele. I could have, you know what I mean? That's years in the making. That's years. You know what I mean? And that's why sometimes people get messed up and confused. They see other people's success, like, you know what I'm saying? You might see somebody else's success and it looks like it happened for them overnight. Like an artist. Let's say somebody is an artist and we look at their success when they came on the scene, but we don't know nothing about when they was 5, 6 years old doing this art. That's 20, 30 years. 20, 30 years that you've been grinding and investing in yourself. And that's what I want to tell you guys today. Invest in yourself. Do the things that you want to do. Don't let fear stop you from doing the things that you want to do. You got to be brave. They're going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you whether you're doing good. They're going to talk about you whether you're doing bad. They're going to talk about you no matter what you do. So you might as well do it. What do you have to lose? Like, think about that. Like, what is it that you have to lose? You want to spend the rest of your life being miserable at a job that you absolutely hate and you can't stand? Like, it's a drag getting your hair done. It's a drag putting your makeup on. It's a drag. Like, you're dreading getting dressed every morning. You're dreading. As soon as you get home, you have a glass of wine. Boom. You feel like you're going on your way back to work again. That's not, that's not life. think that's what life is about. Working a job that you don't like. Working a just over broke, because that's exactly what it is, a just over broke that you don't like. You're working paycheck to paycheck. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Not getting paid what you're worth. Barely getting a 25-cent raise. They barely want to do that. They barely want to give you 10 cents. And you've been with the company for 20 years and they barely want to give you 10 cents. Not paying you what you're worth. You know what I mean? Ain't you tired of that? Don't you get tired of that? I know I do. I was exhausted. I can't do it. And every job is not like that. Like, some people really do love their career. Some people really do love their job. So I'm not speaking for people who actually do like their job or their career and they're happy within their field. I'm speaking about the people who absolutely was like myself. Hated my job, hated everything about it, hated getting dressed, hated dealing with the customers. Oh my God. I take my hat off to people that do customer service. Seriously. That is no joke. That job is worth $50 an hour. You know, constantly dealing with the general public, talking to you crazy. They know they would never talk to you like that on a regular. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. I remember this one day. I was on the phone with this lady. And the only reason why she was acting like that is because it was my job to talk to her in a nice way. That was a part of my job, to talk to her in a nice way and handle her stuff. You know what I mean? Handle whatever it is that she needed help with. That there are people out here who literally go out of their way to be disrespectful just because they know that they can be disrespectful. You know what I mean? And they want to make your life miserable. And I just take my hat off to people like that because it can be really stressful. And that happened to me one day, and it's just like she's yelling and just, oh my God, calling me names, everything in the book. Mind you, I ain't got nothing to do with her mistake. It half the time it be their mistake that they messed up on. You messed your credit up, but you cussing me out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I said all that to say, you guys, please do not let another day go by of you not doing what you want to do. It's time. Shout out to Shayna. I'm so proud of you for stepping out on faith, believing that you can have the things, the desires of your heart. God has placed it in your heart for a reason. I always tell people, like, if you have a dream and a desire to do something, it wouldn't have been placed in your heart to do it for no reason. It just doesn't happen like that. You think, you know, you having a desire to dance, you know, for the biggest dance team or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all know, I don't know, but what if it actually can happen? So boom, fast forward, I'm doing a mukbang, everything is great. So my true dream, my true desire, I love the mukbang. And one thing I will say is, don't knock your start. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you may have to go here to get there, or do this to get there, you know? So I love the mukbang. It's great. But my true dream, my true desire is the beauty. I started my beauty channel last year. Again, trying to juggle mukbang and juggle the beauty. It was a lot on me. It was hard. I'm finally in a place now where I'm like, okay, I can juggle it. It's still hard, but I still can do it. And I'm seeing the payoff. You know, me starting a second channel. Me starting a third channel. I actually have 3 channels. But me starting these different channels and stuff of what I love to do. And it's really dope to be able to make money doing what you love to do. That's not bragging. That's not me thinking that I'm better than anybody. That's none of that. It's me years and years ago telling myself that I don't want to work for nobody else. God, please allow me to make money using my hands, make money doing my talents, make money doing the things that I'm good at. And there's no cap. There's no cap of how much I can make. There's no cap. Like, I get paid my worth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can go on my beauty channel and a company want to ask me to do something. You know what I'm saying? I can be like, okay, well, the price is X amount of dollars. If you don't have it, then come to me when you have it. You know what I'm saying? And that's, your time is so valuable. Your time is so valuable. Start that channel. Learn the ins and outs of it. Nothing's gonna come to you easily. Nobody's gonna pay you. Nobody's gonna do things for you. If you get that, that's nice. If you get a shout out, that's nice. But you gotta be hungry. And I think that's what separates a mediocre person from a great person. Because that great person is hungry. That great person is going to get it regardless. You can tell them no 50,000 times. They don't care. They're going to keep going until they hear the yes. You know what I'm saying? A mediocre person, it hears the no one time and they give up on everything. And that's not what we're trying to be this year in 2022. Get up and do the things that you got to do. Get up and start making these blankets and start making these hats and start making, you know what I'm saying? Start doing this stuff. Start doing the stuff that you want to do and change your life. There's no reason to be jealous of anybody that got anything going for their life. There's no reason to be jealous. None. When you can have the same things or better in your own way, in God's way, in the way God blesses you with it. Her story is not your story. His story is not your story. The way they got it is not how you gonna get it. That is not the end of your life. That is not the period of your life. I need you guys to get up. You're just weak in the knees. Stand up. Did you see that girl on TikTok, you guys? I don't know her name, but yeah, she was, it's so funny. She was talking about how some women are just so weak in the knees for a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like taking him back, you know, letting him do you dirty, letting him just do anything, and just so weak in the knees. Stand up. Just stand up. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Stand up. Start the channel. Start the Pinterest. Start the Instagram. Some of y'all love perfume. I love perfume. Do you know that you can start a channel talking about perfume? Hello? Like, hello. It doesn't get no brainer than that. That's a no-brainer. Some of y'all can look in y'all's house right now and be like, wow, I have a dog collection. Do you know how many people love dogs? Wow, I have a perfume collection. Wow, I have this collection. I have a hat collection. I have a shoe collection. I have this collection. I have that collection. And I'm working on building more. Do you know that you can talk about that? You're not the only person in the world that has the same desires. There's other people who can talk about sneakers all day long. There's people that can talk about reading books all day long. There's people that can talk about tea. Some people are very passionate about tea. You can literally start a channel talking about your favorite tea. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. But yeah, you guys, there's people out here that, I mean, look around your house. Think about what you're good at. Some people say, oh, I'm not good at anything. I don't have anything that I can share with anybody. Nobody wants to listen to me. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And once you decide that, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, you got to research it. You got to act like you're in school again. Because that's what I did. And that's actually how I grew so fast on my channel, is because I had already knew information from when I did the beauty channel. But when I decided that I'm going to start this mukbang channel, I studied everything there was possibly to study about a mukbang, the algorithm, what people were watching, what people don't like, what people do like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're out into the algorithm, and then you can start doing your own thing, you know what I'm saying? But you got to do trendy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning, I had to do seafood boils, and I had to do whatever people wanted to watch, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to put myself out there, I'm trying to put my name out there. And you know what I'm saying? I did the work, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can take that from me. People can say whatever they want to say about me, but nobody can tell me that I didn't grind and that I didn't put myself out there every single day, because that's exactly what I did. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. You understand what I'm saying? You can do it too. You can do it too. It's going to take a lot of work. Yes, I was up. Sleepless nights. Yes, there was plenty of sleepless nights. I'm tired, crying, everything, a lot of stuff. But do I regret it? Would I ever take it back? No, I don't regret I don't regret my journey. I don't regret anything that I've been through. It has taught me, taught me so much about myself. It's taught me about other people. It's taught me, being in this industry, being on the internet has taught me so much. I have made a lot of mistakes. I've done a lot of great things, and I've also done a lot of mistakes as well. And mistakes is a part of life. You're going to make mistakes. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff you're just not going to be able to learn about. You just learn through the process. And so I want you guys to decide on what it is that you want to do. If you want to start a business, if you want to be on YouTube, if you want to be a singer, dancer, writer, whatever, you can absolutely do it. I am a testimony. I'm a regular person, and I still look at myself as a regular person, a regular girl. But the difference between me and anybody else is I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. I'm not gonna sit around and look at nobody. I'm not gonna sit around and talk about it with nobody. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna set my intention, set it in my mind that this is what I want. I want X, Y, and Z, and how can I do it? You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I want to say, I actually said it to somebody else the other day. When you have a desire in your heart, a burning desire, let it be a burning desire. If it's a burning desire in your heart to do something, oh my gosh, you guys, I just lost it. I hate when that happens. I hate when I lose what I was getting ready to say. I was just talking to somebody the other day. I was talking to a lady the other day, and I forgot the point that I was getting ready to make. But basically, you guys, just do it. Go hard. Believe in yourself. It's not there for no reason. I don't care if it's 1,000 people doing the same thing that you're doing. There's 1,000 different ketchups. Do you know McDonald's? When I went to LA and I tried In-N-Out for the first time, In-N-Out has a special sauce that's very similar to Mac sauce. I think In-N-Out was actually before McDonald's. So In-N-Out has the same type of sauce, very similar. They taste different, but it's very similar. They have a special sauce that goes on their sandwiches that looks similar, and it might taste a little bit similar, but it's very different. You know what I mean? There's so many different barbecue sauces. There's so many different eyelashes. There's so many different hairs. Ain't nobody gonna sit up there and tell me that it's saturated and I can't do it. I'm me. I do it my way. I'm me. Nobody got the sauce that I got, and I don't got the sauce that she got. And he don't got the sauce that I got, and I don't got the sauce that he got. So we could all, it could be 10 people in one room that do all the same thing, sell the same product, but hers is going to be different than his, and his is going to be different than mine. And it's going to be different, and it's going to pop different. You're going to get compared to some people. They're going to say you're doing this, doing that, whatever, who cares? Keep doing it anyway. As long as you're not hurting nobody, hurting yourself, keep doing it. Keep doing it anyway. And if you think nobody's going to like you because you're weird, I promise you, you're going to find your market. You're going to find your audience. You're going to find your market. There's going to be 1,000 people that don't like roaches, or like roaches, or don't like bugs, or whatever. You guys know the point that I'm trying to make. There's a lot of weird people out there just like you. There's a lot of weird people out there just like me, and they like me because they feel the similarity. They eat like me, or they hear a conversation, or they just feel like they can sit and talk to me all day long. Whatever. You can find your tribe. And I'm so happy and grateful, you guys. Me saying that word means so much to me because I found my tribe on my beauty channel. You guys, I love my beauty channel so much. I love the mukbang channel. I've been doing the mukbang channel for 4 years, you guys. So I don't want y'all thinking that I don't love y'all. I do. Yes, I do love y'all. Absolutely. I wouldn't be who I am today without you guys. But the beauty channel has a special place in my heart because that was the first thing I started with. You know what I mean? And this platform here has allowed me to transition into doing what I love and selling products and literally pulling out my notebooks from 2010, 2011 of the names of my lip glosses and the names of my lipsticks and everything, and it's here. Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? It takes time for things to manifest, but I wrote it down on a piece of paper 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And now here I am 10 years later doing what I wrote 10 years ago. Even when it can even relate to this channel as well. The beauty channel is my heart. I found my tribe over on the beauty channel. Like, I love my beauty channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I can be my true, authentic self over on the beauty channel. And I love it. And I would love for you guys to head on over to Official Cube Beauty, where this year, you know, I've been the most consistent I've ever been on that channel. This channel, my beauty channel, should have well over 100,000 followers, but me, my consistency, and just trying to juggle everything has been hard for me, but we're here and it's growing and it's just doing so well. And you know, it's not just the front end, you guys. The front end is me doing the content and sharing it with you. That is the front end. The back end is when a company reaches out to me and says, I want to send you this, or can you, the sponsorships is where it's at. And I'm grateful and I love it and I'm happy, and it's keeping me very, very busy. So that's where I've been a lot, you guys. But like I said, I'm juggling everything and I'm getting it. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I had a talk with myself. Sorry, you guys. That was another situation. I've been talking to myself, and you know, like I said, it's okay to be lazy here and there a little bit if you feel like you need to, but you got to get back up and you got to keep on going, and you got to remember your why. Why did you start? Why did you start what you started? Okay, so that's today's video. I'm sorry if it was a little chatty video and I didn't really eat that much, but I ate a lot, y'all. Look at that. That's a lot of food that I ate. I actually ordered more wings than I normally do, so I did eat today. All right, you guys, I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. I think tomorrow, I'm not going to tell you what I think. I'm just going to show up, all right? I love y'all, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Think about what I said. Leave me some comments down below. Your dreams, what you want to do. Start it, execute it, keep it secret. Don't tell nobody. It's okay to leave it in the comment section now because, you know. But I'm talking about, like, friends, relatives. Keep it a secret. Don't let nobody know what you got going on. We don't need nobody's mouth on your stuff, okay? Shout out to Shayna. Love you, boo. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and sharing your story with me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shayna's information will be linked in the description box, you guys. I would love for you guys to go support her and show her some love over on Pinterest. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.